With the quick drop in temperatures from Thursday with a +3 down to a -18 wind chill on my morning hike, one might start to think of venturing to a warmer land, perhaps the land down under. Australia is relatively new to the space world in that the Australian Space Agency was formed quite recently, in 2018. They are celebrating space right now by working closely with the Royal Australian Mint and have just released the first minted coin for 2024. Take a look at this. The coin shows milestones like the launch of the first Australian satellite and the Apollo 11 moon landing. Hundreds of coin collectors were up early in January to try and get their hands on one of the first minted coins for 2024 at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra. Those who arrived by 8:30 a.m. were entered into a ballot to mint the world's first coin of the year in the public press. The Space Agency hopes to encourage more interest in the space program with the introduction of this coin. The first entrant chosen was not present for the draw, so a redraw saw 12-year-old Izzy Zaharis from Wollongong named the lucky winner. Even though the Australian Space Agency is relatively new, they have made significant discoveries and have contributed to the space news world. In just this past July, the SKA Square Kilometre Array Pathfinder telescope from down under detected the regular repeating radio emission from a cool dwarf star barely hotter than a pizza oven. Covey Rose and Tara Murphy provided this composite of a cool brown dwarf on the background of the Milky Way. Their findings, published in the astrophysical journal Letters, identified the coldest star ever found to produce radio waves, a brown dwarf that is too small to be a regular star and too massive to be a planet. Their paper details the detection of pulsed radio emission from this star, called WISE J0623. Despite being roughly the same size as Jupiter, this dwarf star has a magnetic field much more powerful than our Sun's. It's joining the ranks of just a small handful of known ultra-cool dwarfs that generate repeating radio bursts. If a trip to a warmer climate is not on your list, perhaps you are cheering yourself up watching cat videos. NASA just made both cat video and laser communication headlines by testing their state-of-the-art laser communication system on the Psyche spacecraft, which we mentioned in the December 10th Fun Fact. They sent a high-definition cat video 31 million kilometers, 19 million miles through space. The Psyche spacecraft, which is on its way to the asteroid of the same name, used its laser transceiver to send back to Earth a 15-second video of an orange tabby named Taters chasing a laser. The test, while undeniably whimsical, was also a successful demonstration of higher data rate communications that will be needed to support complex missions such as sending humans to Mars. And if you are excited about the upcoming eclipse in April, you can also add this news to your 2024 list. Just before Christmas, 4 astronauts, 3 Americans and 1 Canadian, met with President Biden. They are the Artemis II crew, assigned to fly around the moon in late 2024 on the first crewed mission's low Earth orbit since the Apollo program. Here is our Canadian astronaut, Jeremy Hansen. Jeremy Hansen is a fighter pilot in the Royal Canadian Air Force. He worked as Capcom, the voice between the ground and the ISS, for many years at NASA's Mission Control Center. He is the first Canadian to have led a NASA astronaut class. Artemis II is his first assignment as an astronaut. So there's lots to look forward to, no matter what the temperatures are outside or what New Year's resolutions you might have on your list. I think Tater's resolution is hoping to feature more prominently in space news soon.